What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Chris, out on the Gold Wing. And today is a good day for a ride. 63 degrees out on the Honda Gold Wing. Filming in 4K. High definition, 4K. Today I'm on my Cardo Pack Talk Edge. I almost said Cena. I'm on the Cardo Pack Talk Edge. Wearing my Shoei helmet, out for a ride. Trying to get the ride in. Even though the temperature has changed. And we've had some cool days. Right now it's 63 degrees out. I'll tell you what, we've been in the 40s all week. We've been in the 40s all week long. But today, 63 degrees out on the 21 Honda Gold Wing. So today we're going to talk about bike covers. We're going to talk about bike covers. How many of you out there have purchased a bike cover for your Gold Wing or for your motorcycle? It doesn't matter if you're riding a Harley. It doesn't matter if you're riding a BMW. An Indian Challenger. You need some type of cover for your motorcycle. And if you pull a trailer, you also need a cover for your trailer. Well, many of you are like me. You like to travel. And a lot of times when you are looking for a hotel, when you're in an unfamiliar area, now these hotels will look good on the website. You know, they make them look appealing. Maybe a good hotel, but it may not be in the best area. So it's good to have a bike cover to cover your motorcycle when you arrive at your hotel when you're traveling. It really doesn't matter if you're in a good area or not. For me, I could be staying in the best neighborhood in that particular city, but I'm still going to cover my motorcycle. You want to protect your motorcycle. You want to protect your investment. One of the things you want to protect it from is wandering eyes. You know, these motorcycles are a magnet. You got a lot of people out there, man. They are drawn to the motorcycle. A lot of people out there some guys have wanted to ride, has never ridden before. You have a lot of motorcycle enthusiasts out there. So you got a lot of guys out there that when they see a motorcycle, it draws them. You know, it's like a magnet. You know, I've always joked and said that I could pull in behind a gas station, and the next thing I know, a homeless person would jump out the garbage can and say, "Man, I love your motorcycle." So these motorcycles are a magnet, and you're gonna get eyes on your bike, especially if you keep your motorcycle clean, especially if you have your motorcycle shining, especially if you have these expensive accessories on your bike, chrome, you know, electronics. People are going to be drawn to that. So it's always good to cover your motorcycle when you arrive at your destination. So it doesn't matter if you're staying in a rich part of town or in a poor part of town, or if you're in an unfamiliar area, cover your motorcycle. You want to protect your investments. A lot of times when you're at these hotels, you're in for the night. You don't know who's outside walking around, looking, seeking whom they may devour. You know, the old saying goes, out of sight, out of mind. So if you cover your bike, maybe, just maybe, wandering eyes will not be thinking about your motorcycle. But if you leave your bike uncovered, if you leave it uncovered and you park at the hotel, people can walk up. Next thing you know, some of your accessories may come up missing. It could happen. You know, that's why you have to be careful at a lot of these bike rallies, and you've been working on your bike, you got it looking good, and now you want to go to the rally and show off your bike. Well, you got some people that's there because they have sticky fingers. You don't want a thieving bastard grabbing accessories off your bike. You know, these accessories are not cheap, and you can spend thousands of dollars buying accessories for your motorcycle. So you don't want anybody stealing your accessories. So cover your bike. Out of sight, out of mind. Also, you want to protect your bike from the weather. Let's say you get to your hotel, it might be clear, but later on that night, rain moves through, or the temperature drop, or depending on where you may live, it might snow. So you want to protect your bike from the weather. You want to protect it from the rain. You know, you may go to sleep and it's dry, but wake up and your bike is covered with dew because of the moisture that's in the air. And when it cools off during the middle of the night, all of a sudden the condensation covers your bike. So you want to protect your investment against the weather, against the rain, against the heat. Some of you out there ride to work and you have the sun beaming down on your bike. Those ultraviolet rays will fade your paint. A lot of people always say to me, man, Chris, your bike look good. How do you keep it looking good? Well, I'm blessed to be able to keep my bike covered in the garage. I know everybody don't have that luxury. Some people stay in apartments. They may not have a garage. Or some people just may not have a garage on their house, or they may not even have the space. Their bike may sit out in the driveway. So you want to make sure you keep your bike covered. You want to protect it when it rains. You want to protect your bike when it snows. You want to protect your bike from the dirt and the dust. So it's always good to have a cover to cover your motorcycle. If you guys are riding a new Gold Wing, or if you have the previous generation Gold Wing, I will include a link in the description of the video of where you guys can pick up a cover for your Gold Wing. I highly recommend that you have some type of cover for your motorcycle. It really doesn't matter on who made the cover, because there's a lot of different brands out there. But you want to make sure that you buy a cover that's specific for your motorcycle. All covers are not created equally. You know, it may be a situation where it may say this cover fits all bikes, but if you can find a cover that's specific for your application, would be to your advantage. So if you have a Gold Wing, try to find a cover that's specific for the Gold Wing. If you're riding a Harley, try to find a cover that's specific for your Harley, and so on. So it's always good to have some type of cover on your motorcycle to protect your investment, you know. And that's the good thing about having a trailer. A lot of times people always ask me, Chris, why do you pull a trailer everywhere you go? Because I have the ability to carry things with me that I normally can't carry when I don't have a trailer. If you guys did see the video of things that I carry in my trailer, be sure to click on that link in the top corner if you guys want to see the video of some of the things that I carry in my trailer. But having a cover on your motorcycle is to your advantage. It doesn't matter if it's a half cover or a full cover. You know, with these half covers, you can cover the bike fairly quickly. I know a lot of times when you get in to your hotel and you're ready to shut it down, you're tired, you've been riding from sun up to sundown, and you want to cover the bike as quick as possible. You want to get into your room and kick your feet up. So you want, at a minimum, you want to get as a half cover. For my application, I always use a full cover, but having some type of cover is better than having no cover at all. Keep the wandering eyes off your bike. The bikes are a magnet. You don't want a thieving bastard stealing your accessories. You want to protect your paint. You want to keep your bike clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So I try to keep my motorcycle clean as possible. And once you spend all day cleaning your bike, you don't want a bunch of dust and dirt, particles that's in the air settling on your bike. So when you put the cover on your bike, you're protecting your investment. You're protecting it from the elements. I can't overemphasize that. I've been on trips and bikers didn't cover their bike, and through the middle of the night it started raining. Next thing you know, their bike is soaking wet. They come out and they may even start having some malfunctioning with their switches. The The thing about these Gold Wings, they're not waterproof, they're water resistant. Keep that in mind. They're not waterproof, they are water resistant. So Honda did a good job making the switches and things resistant to water, but it's not waterproof. You can't go and submerge your motorcycle in the water and think that everything is gonna be okay. So if your bike is just sitting out, it's sitting in the rain and it's raining on your bike, you know, water can seep down, get in those switches. The next thing you know, you may have some electrical problems. So that's a no-no. These bikes cost a lot of money, especially the Harleys. Man, some of these Harleys, man, may cost $50,000. What's the price now on a Harley CVO? What's the MSRP on a Harley CVO? I'm gonna say it's at least $50,000. So when you have an expensive Gold Wing and you're pulling a trailer, you can spend a lot of money. So you want to make sure you protect your investment. And speaking of trailers, you want to cover that trailer as well. You know, these trailers are not cheap. And that's what we're talking about here today. Protecting your investment. So I'm just out here rambling on the Gold Wing, out here on the 21 Honda Gold Wing, riding on the double dark side in 4K. In 4K. How many of you out there have purchased a Gold Wing or a trailer, but you don't have a cover? Be sure to put that down in the comment section below. And if you haven't picked up a cover, why not? You know, what's stopping you? Why would you not have a cover for your motorcycle? Why would you not protect your investment? And that's what it's all about. You know, we spend a lot of money on these bikes. And for me, you know, I try to keep my stuff looking new. So down the road, if I want to sell it, if I want to get rid of it, it'll look just as good as it did when I bought it. So I can get top dollar for my sale. So protect your investment, buy a cover, protect your trailers, keep the wandering eyes off your bike. And if you do that, I promise you, your motorcycle will last a lot longer. It will last a lot longer. I will include in the description of the video a link to where you guys can pick up covers for your Gold Wing. A lot of these places now are running the Black Friday sales. Wing Stuff is running a Black Friday sale. Gold Strike is running a Black Friday sale. So now is the time. If you guys have been in the market for accessories, now that the winter time is around the corner and the temperature has dropped, now is a great time to get your things for your motorcycle. If you guys are purchasing your Gold Strike accessories, be sure to put in Caliente for the promo code to get a 10% off of your total. And that's how I shop, y'all. That's how I do it. I buy things in the off season. You know, I try to buy things when the bike riding season is at its low. That way the prices are cheaper. You don't want to buy things at peak season if you don't have to. You know, buy your tires when you don't need them. Put them up, and then when it's time to put them on, you'll have them. Because one thing that I noticed, that when you need something, it seems like it costs more. So try to buy things when you don't need it. Get your covers, get your tires. If you're storing your bike, put a good coat of wax on it. Protect your investment. We spent too much money for these bikes, y'all, to just let them go to waste. Well, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Be sure to drop a comment down in the comment section below. I want everybody to chime in on this video. Let me know what kind of cover you got for your bike and where you picked it up. If you like this video, be sure to click the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is your boy Chris, out on the Gold Wing, riding on the double dark side.
dog status, I'm a big dog vet. I pull up on the block in a big